Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday, October 14th, 2025, and we are live trading another session of the Nasdaq Futures, the micro and the mini variety. We're going to be looking at price action today. We're trading on the 1024 tick chart. And let's go ahead and take a look at what the market has done overnight. And if you zoom out, you'll see that we closed the market right here around 24,900. We gapped up, went above 25,000, which I think was where the buyers were trying to go. And we have since dropped. Let me update some lines here. All right, so the golden ruler is right around here. We have a couple of important macro lines we need to draw. So I'm gonna draw those real quick. We have about 7 minutes before market opens. Zoom in now. Okay. We have our first false positive bullish signal here. I'm trying to figure out where the bearish trigger happened first. Happened up here. We went down. I'm trying to figure out if our runner has been taken out. And the answer is yes, the runner was taken out right there. So then this bullish trigger happened, it hit target, and now we are getting a bearish signal here. If you guys have been following me, you know I don't like trading right before market opens. Anything can happen. We made a new low, so our golden ruler is going to move down. Because of the increased volatility in the market since Friday, I've been dropping my trade size down to 1/3. We've been getting bigger candles for our signals. And also it's a good idea when you're a little unsure of what the market's going to do to drop down and risk. That way, if you're wrong, it doesn't really hurt you as much. This is a false positive bullish signal here. I think we do have a bigger trend line that's kind of behaving as resistance. but we're breaking through it right now. All right, golden ruler moves down. We have about 2.5 minutes before market opens. If we want to fill the gap, we have to go up to this purple and gray line up here at 24,900. And if we want to continue our move lower, we could retest the overnight low down here at 24,502. So we're talking about a $500 point difference, which is pretty big. Okay, so the runner's been taken out on this move. All right, this is a false positive bullish signal. The reason why it's false positive is because we have this trend line we haven't broken yet. Okay, it just hit target. We have about 15 seconds or so before market opens. Keeping track of the runner. Okay, the runner's been taken out. This is a bearish signal here. See if I could take it. I think it worked. I think I got 10 points. I think it happened way too fast. Actually, no, it didn't. Yeah, that was strange. I think I just broke even on that trade. Very strange. But this is what I mean by the increased volatility. The candles are going to also move fast, not just big candles, but fast candles. And okay, this is a false positive bullish signal here. This is a false positive bearish signal. All right, the bearish moves got stopped out. You're still in that bullish move. And now the bullish move is stopped out. You're in a false positive bearish move. Now you were in this bullish move here that just hit target. The runner's been taken out. Bearish move's going on now, but it's false positive. Let's move this trend line like this. There's going to be a lot of potential choppiness as the markets try to figure out what direction they want to take. This is a false positive bullish signal here. You're still in this bearish move. None of these trades have been actionable, by the way. Okay, so this one worked, but okay, we're still in that bearish trade here. And believe it or not, this is another bullish signal here, but we're still in that bearish trade. And that bullish signal stopped out. So again, still in that bearish trade here. I think bulls are trying to hold 600 and bears are trying to go below it. Okay, we finally hit that bearish target down there. Why is it not letting me select it? Here we go. So we have a runner. Runner is running, and I need to move the golden ruler down. Update my lines here. And when the market moves this fast, I don't expect to capture all the moves, but I try to do my best and capture the moves that follow all my rules. So at this point, the runner has been taken out. This is actually your bearish signal here. And your target's like right there. We might get stopped out here. It's not really flushing like I thought it would. All right, it's almost there. There we go. That worked. We'll keep track of a runner. Okay, the runner is still running. Runner is still running. This is actually a bearish signal, but I missed it. The runner was taken out, then you had a continuation lower. Okay, the runner's out now. And it looks like the sellers want to make their way to the overnight low. It hit the target and then it got me in. That's not ideal. Okay. This is your next bearish trigger, but 500 is in the way. It hit it, and now the runner is running right around. Did this go lower? The runner is still up here. All right, now we can move the runner down. Runner moves down again. All right, runner's finally been taken out. Now we're in no man's land. We're just waiting for a setup. This is going to be the setup here. If it triggers. Didn't. Now, this is a false positive bullish setup because we have 500 in the way. But buyers got it done. And now we have a runner to the upside. Delete this line. I think the runner has been taken out. Yep. Okay, that didn't trigger higher. That would have been a bullish trigger there. This was a false positive bearish, just a false positive bullish because this trade took out this trade. So now we're in this bearish trade here, but another false positive. And then this one did hit target, and you have this false positive bullish trade that did hit target as well. So we're basically trying to figure out, it's a battle zone for sure, around 500. This didn't close below the trend line, otherwise we would have taken this bearish. And did end up almost working. All right, it worked, and runner moves down. Runner moves down again. Now we're retesting this. We went right through it. This prior low here, swing low. So our golden ruler actually moves down. So I need to do a few updates here. I need to draw this line like this. And I need to draw this line like that. Which means this was a bullish signal, but false positive because of the EMA. So we're gonna let this trade play out one way or the other. All right, it did stop out. This was the bearish signal here, but it's false positive. Golden ruler moves down. And then the runner moves down as well. Runner's been taken out. So we have this line like that. And then I need to draw a new downward trend line, which I believe is going to look like this. Did this trigger higher? It did now. False positive though. False positive trigger. Higher. False positive trigger lower. We do move our golden ruler down. Runner's been taken out. So I just need to update some lines here. This is a false positive bullish right here, this 945 candle. We closed above the golden ruler, so we move that down. Our runner is up here. Delete this line. You can delete this line. Our runner is out. And this is going to be a bullish signal here. All right, I was only able to capture 3 points there. See what it wants to do. It's just one of my ATR strategies. Our golden ruler does move up, so it does change this trend line here. I'm back in. See if we can get these 10 points now. All right, I only got 3 points again. This is just how volatile the candles are right now. All right. Golden ruler moves up. This would have been your false positive bearish signal here. And then this is your false positive bullish signal here. So again, a lot of choppiness, a lot of false signals. All right, so we have a runner now, moving up. Golden ruler, I believe, also moves down. This is a false positive bearish signal here because the runner is still running. Runner moves up. Runner moves up again and is being tested. Okay, the runner is out. So this bullish signal here is actionable. If it can come back down and get us, there we go. Might be a stop loss though, just the way these candles are moving today. Yep, stop loss. That kind of stinks, but no, this is a false positive bearish signal that did hit target. Golden ruler moves down. Runner has been taken out. We have false positive bullish here. All right, this is a false positive bearish signal here. Took out the bullish trade. If we make a new low, we get to move our golden ruler down. Runner hasn't yet been achieved because we haven't hit the targets. Okay, false positive bullish here. It took out that bearish trade. Bullish trade worked. Let's keep track of where the runner is at. Golden ruler moves down. Golden ruler moves, or sorry, the runner moves up. Runner moves up again. All right, buyers are now really stepping on the gas. Our golden ruler moves up now. And our runner is still running. All right, runner's out. Question is, will we have room to go bearish if it triggers bearish? The answer is yes. Couldn't get in. I don't know if you guys saw me put in the order, but it's okay. This was the false positive bullish trade here. Did hit target. All right, let me move the golden ruler up as well. Move up the runner. The runner was taken. Was the runner taken out? Nope. The runner's taken out now. All right. This is a bullish signal. If it comes back up, there it is. I got only 3 points out of that. It hit 8 points, moved my stop loss to 3, in case you're wondering how I only got 3 points out of that. All right, there we go. It actually hit the target. All right, the runner is out. I think we're hitting the 21 EMA on the 5 minute in this range up here. This is a bearish signal, but we're right above the EMA here, so this is going to be false positive. Did hit target. Runner still moving. Okay, the runner's out. This is going to be a bullish signal here. Okay. All right, let's see. It's really annoying. I'm getting 8 points and then it comes back down and takes me out. And then it ends up hitting target. That's not ideal. That's now 2 trades that I couldn't capitalize on. I might have to change my ATM strategy. But normally the price is not choppy like this, you know? Normally if it goes up like that, it just goes up. So that is my 10 o'clock alarm. I don't know if we're going to get anything crazy at 10 o'clock today. There is no news, I don't think. All right, the runner's been taking out. If this triggers, it's false positive, but because of this trend line we have here, it did hit target, but did we make a new high? We did, so our golden ruler actually moves up as well. This is a false positive bearish signal right here. Can't take that either. Now our golden ruler moves up. False positive bullish signal here. The bearish trade is out. Bullish trade is almost there. We have another false positive bearish signal here. We have this macro line now. If you look on the 5-minute, we're sandwiched in between the 8 EMA and the 21 EMA. And sometimes when you're sandwiched in between those two EMAs, it just goes sideways for a little while. Again, we're still in that bullish move that hasn't hit target yet. It just hit target now. And the runner moves up. Okay. Golden ruler now moves down. We have this trend line now. And this trend line. All right, the runner's been taken out.
Even when I make mistakes, I can come back and make it one day.
Yeah, that's true, brother. I mean, even if you make mistakes, it's very forgivable. Just got to stay consistent. At this point, trying to figure out where we are. I think this is where we are. This is a false positive bullish signal here. Okay, so this one worked. All right, the runner's still running. And our golden ruler moves up. Okay, the runner's out. This is a false positive, is it? No, no, it's not. Okay, this is false positive bearish here. Okay, our golden ruler moves up. We can delete some lines now. We're still in the same trade here. So we're patiently waiting for this trade to either hit target or stop out. This is a false positive bullish signal right here. All right, the bearish trade is out. The bullish trade worked. Now our runner is around break even down here. All right, runner moves up. down, which gives us this more aggressive upward trend line here. All right, our runner moves up. All right, our runner moves up again. We are approaching the VWAP on the NQ at 646. You don't see it here because this is the MNQ chart, which their VWAPs are going to be slightly different, although today their VWAPs are 20 points difference, so that's typically not the case, but it is today. So this is a false positive bearish signal here. This is a false positive bullish signal because it's the trade that took out the bearish signal, and you also have this trend line in the way. Now it could go back, it could go up and retest VWAP, so we'll go ahead and mark it. Okay, we made a new high, so that does move up the golden ruler. We have a false positive bearish signal here. We're still in the middle of this bullish trade. I think also the price action might be a little choppy today because we do have Powell speaking later on this afternoon. I'm trying to see what time he's going to be speaking. 12:20. So typically when there is some sort of red folder event around the Fed, price action tends to be a lot more choppy, which is kind of what we're seeing. Golden ruler moves up. We did hit our target, and I believe the runner was taken out. So let's reset our levels here. This would be a signal to go higher if we get it. Okay, it stopped out before it went up, so this is actually going to be our signal. All right, there you go. That one worked. Our golden ruler does move up. Our runner is still running right here. All right, our runner's out. This is now false positive bearish signal because of this trend line. And this is going to be a false positive bullish signal. We also have VWAP overhead now on the MNQ. We've already passed VWAP on the NQ. All right, let's do... Golden ruler also moves up. All right, we're trying to get above the MNQ VWAP here. Having a hard time. This is a false positive bearish signal. We're still in this bullish trade that hasn't stopped out yet. The bearish trade did work. We'll keep track of the runner on the bearish trade. Okay, bearish trade is out. Still in the bullish trade though, so let's delete this line. All right, the bullish trade did hit its target. So let's move our runner up. Let's move golden ruler up. Runner moves up again. All right, we're getting some aggressive buying here. Did this go higher? Not yet. This is a false positive bearish just because we haven't taken out the runner yet, but I think it did end up hitting its target because it was such a small candle. And now we're looking like we're retesting the runner here on the bearish side. Yeah, sorry, the bullish runner is still running, has not been taken out yet. All right, so now we slightly move up our runner by a tick or two. Now we move it up here. We also move up golden ruler. Runner still moves up. Okay, this is a false positive bearish move here because the runner hadn't been taken out yet. Now, did the runner get taken out here? Yes, the runner did get taken out. All right, we're not in a trade right now. We're just waiting for a setup. And if this triggers lower, it's going to be false positive because of this trend line and the EMA right there. So we're just gonna wait. Now, if this triggers higher, we can't take it because it would have stopped out this bearish trade, excuse me. And I don't like taking trades that stop me out. This prevents choppiness or potential choppiness. Alright, so this one's almost at target. And you guys, if you haven't been following me for a while, or maybe you're starting to notice this, I'm just very picky about my trades and following my rules. Now, whether a trade that I don't end up taking, like the 1026 trade here, ends up working, that's not my measure of success. My measure of success is whether or not I actually follow my rules. Because at the end of the day, if you're looking to be a consistently profitable trader, one of the major things to be consistent is to be consistent with your rule set. So, okay, runner moves up a little bit here. This is going to be a false positive bearish if it triggers to the downside. It's because we have the EMA in the way. Okay, it didn't trigger. And now, if this candle goes up and breaks this trend line and closes above, that will be a nice, strong bullish signal. See if we get that. We did not. Yeah, this is going to be our bullish signal here. And our target's going to be right there. Okay, we're getting a little bit of resistance here, which is okay. And if we end up getting stopped out, that's okay. This trade followed my rules. All right, that was a stop loss. Unfortunate. Now this is a false positive bearish trade. Our golden ruler was up here at the time, and now it's all the way at the top. Actually, now at this point, it's here. All right, so the bearish trade did work. Again, couldn't take it. Now we're just keeping track of the runner. You can delete this line now. Our runner has been taken out. This is a false positive bullish signal right here. Can't take this one because of the overhead resistance here. And now we have a false positive bearish signal right here. It's a little choppy. We're just going to let these trades play out and be patient, wait for a better setup. bearish trade barely stopped out. You're still in this bullish trade. There it is. That was aggressive. There's the target. We move golden ruler down. We move our runner up. We draw this new trend line here. This is a false positive bullish signal because of that trend line that was right here. But apparently didn't matter. He hit target. Let's keep track of where the runner would be now. Runner would be right here. Break even. You also got this bearish signal up here that hit target. You couldn't take it though because the runner hadn't been taken out yet. But we'll go ahead and keep track of the runner now on the bearish side. What I would like to see is a nice bullish signal here. I can take out this runner. We can continue going higher. Something more, like I need more. I guess technically you can take this. I missed it. The runner did get taken out here. This was an actionable trade. That's frustrating. All right, so now we have a runner to the upside that just got taken out right there. Golden ruler does move up. This is a false positive bearish signal right here. I won't lie to you guys, I am a little frustrated today because I've had some really good trades, but the execution has been like abysmal on my part and technology's part. So it stinks. And that's gonna happen. You just gotta forgive yourself or forgive the technology. keep moving forward. You can't let it frustrate you. I know that I am trading well, but as far as executing on my trades, I've been a little late to some entries. As you can see, we missed this one because I miscalculated where the runner was. Beautiful, it worked like right away. But that's just gonna happen sometimes. Right now, we're still in this bearish trade. Again, couldn't take it because it didn't follow my rules. This is a false positive bullish signal here. So the bullish trade did work. You're still in that bearish trade that hadn't stopped out yet. And the bullish trade's runner just got taken out right there. So let's see what's gonna happen. I think the bears are really trying to defend this candle here, potentially. I could be wrong. And then the bulls are defending this upward trend line here and this EMA. So it's a little bit of a battle. All right, this is a false positive bullish signal here. Only because we're still in this bearish trade. Let me delete this one. Bullish trade worked. You're still in that bearish trade that hasn't stopped out at 737. We'll keep track of the runner on the bullish side. All right, so the bullish trade runner has been stopped out. You're still in this bearish trade. we are going to have this false positive bullish trade. We also have this trend line like this because this is a lower high. We get to delete this line now. This line's no longer relevant. You can see bulls have been very resilient. Every time the bears have tried to come back down and try to hit the target on this candle, it has not worked. Bulls just kept buying back the pullbacks. And now we have our golden ruler move up. Our runner is right here. Our runner is being tested. Okay, our runner's out. Question is, do we have enough room to take this trade lower? And the answer is no. We have this trend line and the golden ruler right here. If it triggers lower, we have to pass. And it didn't trigger anyway. We can delete this line. This did trigger though, this inverted hammer, but we still couldn't take it. You can see we're bouncing off this upward trend line here that we've got drawn for back here. We've also been kind of stuck in this range for a while. Alright, so the bears trade worked. Golden ruler does move to the top. Runner moves down. Delete these lines. This is a false positive bullish trade because we're still got the runner running here. So if the runner was out, we would have taken this bullish to the upside. Okay, the runner is definitely out now. So I can draw this upward trend line. We are going to be wrapping up the stream in about 5 to 6 minutes today. I do have a meeting at 11. Normally we would keep going up until about lunchtime. Again, pretty happy with the way I traded. I followed my rules. Unfortunately, the execution of some of those trades were on the poorer side. I am green on the day, but like barely green, and I should have been a lot more green today. So that is a little frustrating, but at least it's better than a red day, so I will take that. I will always take that. All right, so the runner's out now. This is a false positive bearish signal here. So we did hit the target there. Runner is currently slightly below break even. All right, runner moves down to here. Runner moves down some more. Golden ruler also moves down. Runner is out. All right, this is going to be our bearish signal here. Although it didn't follow one of my rules, which is it's slightly, the measured move is beyond where the golden ruler is. So no, I wouldn't be happy with this trade, even if it worked, because I didn't follow my rules. So it's okay. We got 3 points out of that. I'll go ahead and you can see we're bouncing right off VWAP. That's why I didn't want to take this move here. Let's move the golden ruler down. Technically, this is a false positive bullish signal, believe it or not. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. You're still in this bearish trade, but it shouldn't have been an actionable trade. You can see the measured move was below VWAP. You can see we went down the VWAP, we bounced up. This is why I have my rules. That was a mistake on my part. I was able to capture 3 points, but again, not a good trade in my opinion. You're still now in this bullish trade, which would also have been false positive because you're still in this bearish trade here. Now the bullish trade is working. I guess buyers were waiting to buy around VWAP and keep going higher, which happens quite a bit. So our golden ruler now moves down here. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream today. I hope the system is starting to make sense for some folks. I think we took maybe, I want to say we took 7 or 8 trades and 2 losers, so not bad. 5 winners, 2 losers. Anyway, hope you guys have a great Tuesday, And I'll see you guys again tomorrow, same time. Have a good one.